The ceasefire in Lebanon is a good thing, in my view. It will give the people in Lebanon some breathing room, and it will ensure that there will be no October 7th generated from that border against Israel. Compromise is always difficult, but I think the ceasefire was the right decision. Militarily of decimating Hamas, and they have delinked Hezbollah and Hamas for the first time, maybe ever. The International Criminal Court's issuance of an arrest warrant for the Prime Minister of Israel and the former defense minister is beyond outrageous. It tramples on every concept that I hold near and dear as a lawyer, the rule of law. This court has found jurisdiction in this matter by believing and creating the fact that Gaza is part of a Palestinian state. That is a legal fiction. That is not true. For them to exercise jurisdiction, they had to have somebody make the complaint. They ruled bizarrely that Gaza is part of a Palestinian state. My question to the ICC, who's the leader of the Palestinian state? What is its boundaries? What kind of government does it have? What is its charter? You can't answer any of those questions. Like the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, talking about normalizing with it. I am going back to Congress and introduce legislation very soon that would sanction any country that tried to enforce the arrest warrant against Israel. So you could be a close ally, Canada, Britain, France, you name it. If you buy into this arrest warrant as legitimate, then you're going to meet stiff bipartisan resistance in America.
Warrant for Prime Minister Netanyahu as an acting Prime Minister.
Somebody has to take over Gaza. Somebody has to rebuild it. It's not going to be the United States. We're not going to rebuild Gaza, and we're not going to take it over because we would fail. I think the idea of a long-term military solution for Israel is going to be difficult. Eventually, somebody is going to have to come and rebuild Gaza and create an entity in the Palestinian world that would live in peace with Israel. The only group that I think has a chance of doing that is the Arab world, led by the Crown Prince, and the UAE.
I know on October 8th you said 260 is dead. Where do we stand now on that in terms of where you're concerned?
The difficulty of achieving normalization after October the 7th is extraordinary. The attack of October the 7th against our allies in Israel, in my view, was calculated in terms of timing and ferocity to stop what was a fairly promising march toward normalization between Saudi Arabia and Israel. I think Iran's worst nightmare is for the Arab world to make peace with Israel and move together toward the light. Is to transform the Palestinian society that led to Hamas. Military conquest, I don't think, will be the answer. The military destruction of Hamas is real and was necessary. Thank you.